perhaps just talk to us briefly in terms of the key findings of your investigation and what prompted your office to investigate the establishment of the wardens.
Firstly, what prompted the investigation is a complaint which we had received as the Office of the Public Protector, and the complaint basically alleged that the Premier had taken upon himself, to act outside of the bounds of the law by establishing these crime prevention wardens, and that this was not regulated by any existing legal framework, and that this was actually maladministration which had been committed. We then assessed the matter, and the issue that we had taken up was whether the establishment of these crime prevention wardens was within the law. Now, the findings basically which we make is that the Gauteng Community Safety Department had misdirected itself when it established these crime prevention wardens, because the legal framework within which they had purported to act within didn't make provision of that, and that their actions were inconsistent with the Constitution, particularly Section 41(1) F and G, which states that all spheres of government, organs of state, within each sphere, must not assume any power or function except that which is conferred upon them. Yes, they have to cooperate amongst one another, but it cannot assume that particular function. And as a result, then we found that the appointment of these crime prevention wardens was thus irregular and inconsistent with the law.
Hey, Mkhwanazi, welcome back to SA Political Lens. Yeah, Sarah, looks like Panyaza Lesufi's in hot water again, eh?
Hi, John. What's he done this time? Every time we think the Amapanyaza story is over, something new pops up?
Exactly. So listen. The public protector has officially found that the establishment of the Amapanyazas, the crime prevention wardens, was irregular. Basically, it wasn't done by the book.
Wait, so Mkhwanazi was right all along? Yeah, that's wild, because he said from the beginning that the formation of Amapanyaza was illegal.
Yeah, 100%. And now this report basically proves it. Which makes you wonder, how did Panyaza go about creating Amapanyaza in the first place? Was it about building his own legacy without tax money? Or was he trying to pull a fast one, maybe even steal?
Ish, John, that's the big question, because when you look at it, Amapanyaza wasn't just a small project. That was a whole army of people. Uniforms, cars, offices, the works. That's millions and millions of rands gone.
Exactly. And now we have to ask, what happens next? Are there any consequences for Lesufi? Or are we just going to sweep this under the rug like everything else?
Because if this was another province or another politician, you'd see heads rolling, but since it's Panyaza, nothing. Yeah, it's tiring.
Maybe they'll say it was a misunderstanding. That's their favorite line when they get caught.
Yeah, a misunderstanding that costs taxpayers millions of rands.
But here's the thing, Zansi. If the public protector says it was irregular, then there has to be accountability. Otherwise, what's the point of these investigations?
Exactly. So over to you, Mkhwanazi. Do you think Panyaza Lesufi should face consequences, or was he just trying to make Gauteng safer? Tell us in the comments, because this one, it's tricky.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SA Political Lens. We'll keep watching this one closely.
Yeah, before they say we're the ones being irregular. Stay tuned, Mkhwanazi.